Hello, Year 7 students. Last class, we were talking about the surface area of rectangular prism, okay? And today we're going to continue for our topic for the volume of a rectangular prism. Nice. So, just a few stuffs. So, last class, we saw that when you're calculating the surface area, I want to know how much paper, how much that every face together would sum as an area. Okay, how much that the space of those faces here occupy. So if I'm gonna take that in an easier way, how much paper that I would need to cover my whole area around my rectangular prism. Okay, and now I'm asking for a different stuff, okay? I'm asking how big is my box, okay? What is the amount of space the amount of space it fills measured in cubic units, okay? So how many of those small cubes that are gonna fit inside of my box, okay? And what was the variables that I was using for last class? I was using the length, the width, and the height. So here I have my length, my width, and my height. Okay, and now you continue using those for this presentation. Nice. So if I have a box like that, a box that's 7 centimeters high by 9 centimeters length and 5 centimeters width. Okay, so what I'm calculating, how many of those small cubes here that I will need to complete that whole box here. So let's take a look in the floor first. The floor first. Okay. So if I just using that cubes here to complete that whole thing here, agree that I will have 45 centimeters. Okay, I need 45 of those cubes to complete my whole floor here. Okay, and now I want to know if just the floor is 45, how many layers that I will need to complete here. So if I am 7 centimeters tall, I'll agree that I have 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, 5 layers, 6 layers, and 7 layers here in total. Okay, so what I want here is know how many of those that it will fill. Cool. So I know as I already have my variables here, I have my height, my length, and my width. Okay? Now I know that I can apply my formula to this one because you already know how to fill that thing with small cubes. Now I want to make this thing a little bit formal. I want to make that thing a little bit more sophisticated. I wanted to apply a formula to that thing. Okay? And as I don't want to keep counting how many small cubes I will have on this thing, I can apply my formula because I know that only my floor I will have 45, sorry, 9, 5 times 9 is equals to 45. And how many of that I will have? I will have 7. So 45, 7 times. Okay, so the 7 times that is my height. So can I say that if I multiply my length, that was my 9, times my width times my 7, I will have how much? I have my volume. So now for my I have a special formula for my volume. The volume of all rectangular prisms will be written as V is equals to LW height. Okay, LWH. So that's my formula that I will use from now on. And when I finish that, I know that my volume is gonna be giving me as a cubic unit. So centimeters cube. Okay. So guys, and mainly, Mister, but what if I consider my length? What if I turn upside down my cube? What if I turn upside down my box? Can I consider my length 5, my width 9, and my length 5, my width 7, and my height 5? Yes, you can. Why? Because here you have a mathematical proof of that. When I multiply, doesn't matter the order. No, in the end they will be the same. Okay, if I multiply length times width times height, the same thing as multiply height times width times length. Okay, doesn't matter the order that I'm gonna multiply here. So that's the mathematical way that I know that doesn't matter for us. Each one gonna take each one. Nice. So to improve that thing better, I want you guys to take a look in the website that I post there. That you're gonna do this together. So how are you gonna check this thing? In the same way that I did the last class. Nice. So if I take a look here in this one, it's the same thing that I did last class. So I know that if I start with only one unit here for everyone, only one unit, okay? So I just have one unit here. My volume is calculated based on this one. Now my width, if I took my width as 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the way that I had, now I have, oops, sorry, 6. Now I have only what? Only 5 cubes here. Now I'm gonna extend those cubes by how much? By 9, that was my length. So you guys see that here I'm just gonna increase one, let's do it like that. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You guys see that this one, that's my base, okay? That was my base area. Now, if I increase the height, I was 45, and I'm going to multiply that thing by how much? By 7. So look at the number growing up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have the same drawing that I had before, okay? So 315 as you did our calculation. Guys, sorry, this one was a quick class because it's a thing that you guys already know. Now, the main goal for us is to apply the formula. Okay, I want you guys to understand how it's done and how you can do that thing easier. Nice. So take a look in Google Classroom now to see what activities, to see the activities that you must submit. And see you guys in the afternoon hangout. Bye bye.